Yo, man, I know what you're thinking, right? But I ain't one of them vanilla ice fools, man. I know what's the deal, you know. I know what's up. That's what.
I don't want Timmy to come over. I don't like him.
Why?
'Cause he's weird.
Am I weird? Am I weird? Am I everything you fear? Am I the voice in the void, in the space between your ears? Am I leading you to hell? While you're wishing well? Am I bolting you to heaven with a hypnagogic spell? Can you smell it on my breath? Is it the whispering of death, or the slumbering aroma of the cousin of a coma? Lie up on the sofa, relax and let your lids rest. Look into the nothing to see traces of the infinite. I am the bird boy with busted wing, singing on the sidewalk, hiding from the night hawks. I am the blood pudding, you are the golden spoon. We are conjoined corollaries in a throbbing womb. Kinda weird. Am I weird? Am I wild? Am I free? Am I you? Are you me? Must you shut your eyes to see? Is the treetop cradle faded to the weather? Is the fortified foundations a trivial endeavor? Hush, my darling, don't fuss, my angel. What's an anaconda? What is it to be strangled? Death is only practice, resistance is madness. Every latter step is an exercise in sadness. Lay up on the mattress, aren't you feeling listless? Give your lungs a rest, exhale that breath. It stirs the dust particles, sparkling in the blackness, landing in the eyes of the baby in the basket. Merrily, merrily drifting downstream, awaiting tragedy or charity. It all is but a dream.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. Baby, think tonight we can take what was wrong and make it right. Baby, it's all I know, that you're half of the flesh and blood makes me whole. When you talk, so take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings, you got to learn to fly, learn to live, love so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in, yeah. Let us in. Let us in.
Hey, where are you from, ma'am? Where are you from?
Io sono from Italia. Viva Italia, per favore, la lure, mezzo male, mamma mia, da maledare. Ciacinca, buah. Figlia mia da fantasia, mamma mia, se faccio tu.
I
How
can't
you doing
understand her. I think
today?
she might be French.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Hooga nooga neck, hooga nooga neck. Hooga nooga neck, get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. Hookah ain't seen on the woof. Let me see a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. Hookah ain't get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a hookah get on the woof. Let me see a hookah get on the woof. I ain't never seen a Mac Cow Bird watching no beat. Piggyback, get on the roof. Brian, Albert, get on the roof. Meatball Marcus, get on the roof. Let me see an old judge, get on the roof. I ain't never seen Jim McKay spit out a tooth. Paula Keith ain't climbing on the roof. He's in the bathroom trying to booth. How you do it like a selfie? Damn, he got no shame truth. Climbing on the roof. I ain't never seen Coffin Dapper get on the roof. I ain't never seen Grant Tellis get on the roof. Oh shit, Auntie Bay get on the roof. Oh shit, Higgins get on the roof. I ain't never seen Colin get on the roof. I ain't never seen Tristan get on the roof. None of those cops telling the truth.
9-year-old Tokyo pimp Brian Albert Jr. is back with an all-new hotspot that answers the question.
Well?
This place, the Waterfall Bar and Grill, has everything. Geeks, Sherpas, a Jamaican nurse wearing a shower cap.
Bukkake.
PB and jelly sandwiches.
Sneezing.
Energy forces.
A Russian man on a prepaid cell phone. Guys with afros. And look over there in the corner. Is that Mick Jagger? An albino that looks like Susan Powder. Germs. Germs? German Smurfs. Of course. And just when you think the fun is over, knock, knock, who's there? It's Black George Washington. And anyone can get in. There's no password. At the door, just do the Cosby face.
The Cosby face?
Yeah. If you want fun, then listen to this. Nightlife designer Tranny Griffith is back with an all-new club that answers the question.
This is funny, Ms. Reed?
And inside, it's just sick. Ice sculptures, winos, you'll see twinks, gypsies, puppets in disguise, a Teddy Ruxpin wearing mascara, human squatty potties. It's that thing of when you sit on the toilet. Giant 300-pound baby, and he spins records with his little ravioli hands. Based on the novel Push by Sapphire. If that's not enough for you, you can hit the dance floor with a human fanny pack. Inspired by true events. If you're well-to-do and you just gotta hunt humans. No. If you're looking to just get murdered. If you're drunk and handsome, doing cheap coke off your laundry card. If you're Irish or just white and violent, I know just the place for you. Built in the upside-down world, the Spy Curious Beach Party is the creation of
Brian Albert Jr.
This place has everything. Charts, graphs, PowerPoint. A guy who still thinks Jamba Juice is good for you. You want culture and you want it now, I've got the place for you. This hate speech haven is a creation of
decorated dudes.
Located in
back out front, but in front of Asian house.
As you walk in, you'll be handed a glass of champagne. Or is it piss? This place is gonna have everything. Ghosts, ghouls, goblins.
Little grab ass.
My son. A woman with nowhere to turn. A a wise old turtle, and you'll have your own When Harry Met Sally moment when you share a special kiss with Gizblo, the coked up gremlin. They've got a special display of Jewish fireworks.
What are Jewish fireworks?
For the kids, there's a special workshop where you can build a bear, but not the kind you think.
It's like a bear hug or something.
So come by this weekend and check out a VIP section filled with turtlenecks.
Oh, sorry. Do you mean turtlenecks?
No. Turtlenecks. It's a thing when like fat guys have a beard, but only on their chin roll.
But Stefan, for people who want culture, like regular culture, like theater, where can they go?
For that, try blindfolded theater group Shakespeare in the Dark. This year, they're performing the Scottish play.
Macbeth?
No, Jackbeth.
Okay.
And don't worry about security because it's guarded by an army of hobo cops.
Yo, Marcus, are you having trouble?
Okay. Hello, everybody. I hope that you enjoy my new temporary background. I've got quite a few, but Midday is on the list. We've got a lot to go over today. Let me turn this up. There we go. I have to adjust everything. Can you hear me okay? I'm still trying to get my throat back in order. Hello, Coastal Candy. Hello. Rebbit is here. I'm so excited that you're here, Rebbit. What a good day for you to be here because we're going to do a lot of sillies. I've got Midday directly behind me judging me. I actually have a couple of different Middays to display today. Also, equal parts Bert and Ernie. Oh, yeah, no, I know you're not Ernie, fucking fruit fly. Sunflower Soul is here. Let's go through the roster and say hello to everyone. Hello, Age of Nefarious. Hello. I almost said hello to myself. Hello, Sunflower Soul. I think I said hello to you already, but I'll say it twice. I saw Mary Malarkey is in here. I see Melmac is in here. Hello. And Totally Clips is in here. Hello. Got to get all my hellos on this Tuesday. It is a Tuesday, Age of Nefarious. Hello. It is a Tuesday. Are you guys excited for Tuesday? What are you doing today? What do you have planned today? Have you kept up with your, what's it called? New Year's resolutions? Your revolution? Ernie Birdie is here. Hello. I got to listen to Mop the Floor. I mopped floors last night. That might be why my throat is fucked up. Because I did use a lot of Fabuloso, and that will oftentimes fuck up my throat. Is it the opening to Romper Room? I don't, but I will look it up later. I have to tell you guys, okay, a couple of things. First of all, thank you for reminding me. Where was it? I started it. Equal parts. Thank you very much. You said, excuse me, you're a saint putting those files out cleaned up to listen to. Thanks for that. Okay. So I have to tell you guys something. I'm going to be putting them in order today. First of all, on the channel so that everything is in chronological order. So it's literally from day one of Epstein, because she's talking about the Epstein file stuff I've been putting out. And actually, let me stop sharing this and I'll just open a whole new YouTube tab so I can show you directly on the channel because it's a little confusing. So some of the audio has been cleaned up is basically what I'm trying to say. And I want to show you how it's going to be fixed soon. But let me go to, my neck. Let me get a good Kraken. Okay. Kraken. All right. So go to my channel. I'm going to show you guys. Here we go. Videos. Let me just show you the whole screen. Okay. So here's what we have. As you can see over the past few days, for those of you who missed it, because some of you get alerted for the lives, I don't know how to alert you about the videos. If you see it say premiere, it means that I'll probably be in the chat. Sometimes I might be popping in and out if I am editing something else with this. There are so many files. I mean, the Florida investigation alone is an insane amount of files, including audio and video. And then Ghislaine's are newer, but there's still a ton there. I think hers is like 900. Overall, there are millions. First it was 1 million, now it's 3 million, they think. We've gotten somewhere in the realm of 30 to 90,000. I'm still trying to figure that out. Documents. So what you're looking at here, these are the ones that I've put out thus far. So this one with victim AH, this has enhanced audio. This means that the fuzz that's in the background and any of the beeping has been basically dimmed as much as I possibly could, without compromising the really shitty footage. Like the audio is just so bad on the DOJ website, and some of it I'm like, they had to have done this on purpose. And then you consider it's the early 2000s, but even then they would have used MP3 style recorders, not necessarily tapes. So they very obviously use tapes, and it's just, it sounds like they're underwater for some of it. Some of it is, you completely cannot hear any of it. So I started with victim AH, her interview, because it was the clearest that I could get any of them. Then the state of Florida versus Jeffrey. This is just a video search over here. It's let me see if I can get it. Okay, there. So you can see. So this one right here where I'm scrolling over it, and you can see it moving. That is when they searched his Florida Palm Beach estate. And this is from the Florida investigation. So this is the video walkthrough of the search warrant, and it's 2 parts, and I just combine them so that you can see the entire walkthrough, and you don't have to download it from the DOJ site if you don't want to. Then over here in the top right corner, the purple one, that is the state of Florida versus Jeffrey. This is videotaped witnesses and oh, come on, what's the title? I don't have them all memorized. And victim interviews. So this one is another set of interviews, but these are video. These are not audio. So with these, they have the people blurred, obviously, the victims. And it's a little easier to hear these, but it's still a struggle. However, I am in the process of cleaning up the audio for these. Now, on the Jelaine interview, you can hear her pretty well. I just had to clean up a little bit of it. So the one up here where it says the Jelaine Maxwell interview tapes, full DOJ release, this is from her proffer. That was just a few months ago. It was July 2025. So that one, it's just barely enhanced, just so you can, it's all one volume, so it doesn't bust your fucking eardrums. Okay, so now we get over here. The controlled call of SG to HR. So I'm trying to keep the controlled calls separate and in order. So all these that are coming out are going to be in order of how the files were released and chronological to the investigation. So what had happened was they started with the first interview out of all of them, which was the AH one down in the middle. Then they did the video search and seizure. At that time, they were also videotaping the witnesses and doing those interviews, I believe, on the day of the search. And then after that, you've got the Florida investigation controlled call. And that is when they had one of the girls, SG, call Haley, who at the time was thought to be a recruiter. And she calls and she's like, I want to get some work for Jeffrey. And Haley's like, you said you were going to, somebody told me that you told your dad and he was going to go to the cops. And she's like, nuh-uh. And obviously, you know, she's calling, being wiretapped by the FBI. It's a controlled call because they basically set it up like as if they were in the room and it were a kidnapping situation. But they're sitting there and they're coaching her and kind of telling her what to say and what to ask. So then the last one is the most recent one. And this is utter dog shit audio. And it's the top left with 47 views. It was dropped 5 hours ago. Why did I drop it with dog shit audio? Because there are people who will say, you know, oh, some of this looks edited, or why is this video shorter than the one on the DOJ website? And they might, you know, especially conspiracy theorists, they're going to blow way out of context anything that's trimmed out. Like, we want the full. So I'm putting up the exact files as they're dropped from the DOJ for these. And then I'm going to enhance the audio and have a second one coming up, just because I really want you to see the difference in what they could have done when they released these, and I think it was very deceptive. Just the quality they released was so fucking poor and deceptive, and they already had people working on redactions. The least they could have done is cleared it up, or at least included a transcript with some of them. Like, you would think that there would be a transcript included in the court docs, but obviously they haven't dropped all the files, so there are some things that are mysteriously missing or really, really hard to find. So this shit thus far has taken like 30 hours, and I have only cleaned up maybe 3, and we are a 10th of the way through a minimal drop. We're still waiting on more files. So it's a lot. Yeah, the longer you listen, true. The only thing that I did do on the fucked up files that they dropped, which would be the tape with 47 views on the top left, and I did put Fed Smoker in the corner because I feel like he helped hunt and murder Jeffrey from heaven or hell, wherever he is. I think he's in heaven. And I did give Jeffrey the baby raper stamp on behalf of Fed Smoker because he is a chomo and fuck Jeffrey Epstein. So, and pardon my French for that. So thus far, with the most recent investigation, the only one that we have up from that is the Ghislaine interview tapes. And I thought that those were important because, you know, this is what got her transfer. And a lot of people have been talking about distractions going on in the news and how, you know, Trump kidnapped a whole ass guy from a whole ass country just to fucking take everyone's mind off the Epstein files. You know, I'm starting to wonder. It's interesting. You know, it's interesting fucking timing. And again, the DOJ has requested, hey, don't pass the deadline for these documents. And guess what happened on the day that we were supposed to get explanations as to why they surpassed the deadline, what they're going to do about it, and when the next set of documents was coming back. There was a hearing. It was supposed to happen. Guess what day they were supposed to respond to that? Guess what day they were supposed to have a hearing and respond to all of it and then tell us when we're getting the rest of the files? It was the day that Trump bombed Venezuela. So nobody gave a fuck and they never did it. So with that said, they have not addressed it. They are now just literally ignoring ignoring Congress. They're just ignoring it. They're not responding to, you know, why, or I guess the DOJ is not responding to why they don't have their shit in order. And it's already been piss poor. And they did actually finally do the 8th drop. They put that in there, but you can only find it in one spot. And it seems to be very difficult to search it. What Venezuela thing? Well, they kidnapped a dictator who basically, a woman won the presidency and everybody was really excited. And she won the Nobel Peace Prize because she's like a dope ass broad. And then, you know, she's going to bring peace and everybody loved her and she was democratically elected. And then this fucking chomo comes in with an authoritarian regime. And he's like, no, I'm going to do a bunch of deals for coke traffickers, make your life really fucking hard and do everything. I mean, pretty much everything Trump did. Like, just get away with a bunch of shit. I do what I want. You know, spend a bunch of money, lie about a bunch of shit, start to build the groundwork to kind of just take over, even though he didn't win. And then he declared himself president and they use like violent threat and coercion and, you know, just literally refusing to leave and commanding the army. Like, he took over like a fucking dictator, and the people in the streets were crying and they were like, this is miserable because the dollar has gotten so bad there that like nobody can afford anything. It's like us with eggs. Remember when eggs went up? Now imagine that times a million and your family can't eat and there's no work and everyone's poor and like it's bad. Like it's bad. And people can come into your house if you criticize the government they literally have a specific day where if you criticize the government, it's like warrant roundup, and they go door to door and they kick your fucking door and they're like, you said something mean on the internet, and then they just take your fucking kid away to a concentration camp. They literally have like, it's like a work camp, but it's hard forced labor, and it's a majority like teens and women apparently. A lot of the more liberal minded people get thrown in that, and it's just every day. And it was getting to the point where like everybody fucking hated this guy. And he was not their president. And then the president that they did have had to go into hiding. And then she had to sneak away on a boat, hiring a private security ex-special forces dude and his agency to basically sneak her Julian Assange style into where did she go? Was it Sweden? She went to wherever they're doing I can't remember, wherever they're doing the Nobel Peace Prize shit. And that took something like 30 days. It was ridiculous. Maybe 3 days, 30 days. It was insane. The story was insane. And she ends up getting there and she's like super lucky because she's like, Maduro would have fucking killed me. And then conveniently Trump sweeps in. They kidnap the guy. So everybody there is like fucking stoked because they hate this guy. And I don't blame them. Like, they're like, yay, this brutal dictator's gone. But this brutal dictator, Maduro, had a vice president who's a nasty cunt. She's Lady Him, and she's a loyalist. And everybody around her, super big loyalists to Maduro. So Trump's like, yeah, first he said, we're going to pick who's your president. And then everyone in Venezuela is like, yo, why are Americans so pissed off? Like Trump finally does something great and you guys are still pissed at him. He could literally stop slavery and you guys would fucking hate him. But like, I don't know that they obviously, like, the politics are different, right? So we don't have a lot of trust in their future because I think we all know where that's going. Trump's going to put on a fake mustache and pretend to be Venezuelan now, obviously. But anyway, he at first was like, yo, this vice president, just fucking let her do it for now until we pick someone. And then she comes in and she's like, give us back Maduro. I'm the bitch now and I'm pro Maduro. What are you doing? And then everybody else is like, no, he's going to bring back Machado, not Jess, but Machado, the late Maria, right? Maria Machado. They're like, oh, we're going to get her back because she is the president. She is who we elected. So naturally, he's taking out the dictator to reinstate the rightful president, right? And then Trump's like, nobody likes her. And it turns out he seems to be pretty sore that he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize. So conveniently, he's just deciding the president they voted on. He's like, no, I know what's good for you. I'll kidnap your dictator. I'll let co-dictator take over. President's no good. And how much you want to bet there's some sort of deal going on where it's all for show. SCNY is going to let them out in a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months. And in exchange, Trump is going to, there's going to be a lot of private businesses and contractors getting oil money out of this, in my opinion. But I'm also fucking fruit fly super glad that they are free of a dictator. The problem is we did this in other places, Monrovia, for example, that Liberia, they eat people now. And then every other country that we've tried to help, every other nation that we've tried to help in this way, we back out, like the Sunnis and the Shiites, Saudi Arabia, remember that. And he also looks a lot like Saddam. So Saddam insane. But yeah, so it's kind of fucked up because, the benefits are no more brutal dictator. The downside is, what the fuck is going to happen? It's under Trump's thumb. What's going on here? And also, it literally took, not to bitch, happy for them, but what about the Epstein file? Like, it's just crazy timing. That's all I'm saying. Blue Dang is attracting fruit flies and does need a bath. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put up all the audio in its full form from the DOJ, and then I will be putting up the cleaned up audio for comparison. And this is all going to be on its own Epstein only channel so that those of you who don't give a fuck about this shit don't have to worry about it. Okay. I'm going to try to be more organized, my friends. So let me stop sharing that. I have a lot of other things to share with you. I've been very busy trying to pull top-notch fucking content for you guys. I hear your cries. Also, by the way, oh my gosh, I have to say this. Oh, but with that said, that audio that you heard today, yeah, it's shit, but it's not cleaned up. Don't worry. When I clean it up, it might be easier to understand. I'm at least going to try my best. If I can't get it cleaned up, I'm going to try my best to get the right captions or subtitles put over it, because the AI generated them on all the sites that do provide the uploads, and the DOJ did not provide a transcript for some of them. So it's our best guess, and it sounds like someone is underwater. You would think it would be Big Boy on the Roof, Steven, and that would make me furious. How dare you? How dare you think you know? Okay. So I'm having fun. We're having fun today. We're going to be a little sassy and we're having fun. Okay. So, just a heads up, Chris Albert spoke out. Let's talk about FKR a little bit. Chris Albert spoke out on X, Spaces, or whatever. People went crazy. This chair is shit. I spent money to fix it. Fucking fruit fly. And I'm sinking. I'm perpetually sinking. I am now in Moodang's chin. Chris Albert goes on Spaces. He talks a bunch of shit. He's probably drunk. Threats are made, yada, yada, yada. He says a bunch of shit like, I love that these creators are fighting. Like he's fucking Mr. Burns twiddling his fingers. Apparently, Julie was yelling at him from the background. Everybody's been recording everyone illegally and legally and whatever, joyously against their whatever. But I did something. Okay, and I did in fact record someone, Chris Albert adjacent. And it was Julie Albert. And I'm going to play that for you today and hope I don't get sued. So here is my audio of Julie Albert that night. She did her own. She actually didn't do a Spaces. She actually did a sit down live with me through Zoom, and I recorded it. So I did record Julie Albert and my conversation. She's not aware of that. Yes, the lighting is fantastic. You're welcome. But I just thought it was important that we get both sides. So here she is.
My father gets a job at the Palm Restaurant. My Uncle Junior works there, who was a Jehovah's Witness, believe it or not. He went from Catholic to Jehovah. So basically, my grandmother wanted us all to switch from Catholic to Jehovah. Meanwhile, we're from Harlem. My father's doing coke. My mother thinks she's Aunt Margaret. She's teasing the hair with a bottle of vodka. So dysfunctional, cross-addicted family, still cooking pasta on Sundays. And the meatballs, they wind up being burnt.
And the meatballs, they wind up being burnt indeed. Shout out to D.A. Morrissey in the middle of our interview, Julie. Really, that's when I had to cut her off. That's where I cut her off. I said enough. Don't you bring up Meatball Morrissey in this. That's too far. Let's hear that again for those of you who missed it, because I feel like this is important. We need to get this on
My
the
father
record.
gets a job at the Palm Restaurant. My Uncle Junior works there, who was a Jehovah's Witness, believe it or not. He went from Catholic to Jehovah. So basically, my grandmother wanted us all to switch from Catholic to Jehovah. Meanwhile, we're from Harlem. My father's doing coke. My mother thinks she's Aunt Margaret. She's teasing the hair with a bottle of vodka. So dysfunctional, cross-addicted family, still cooking pasta on Sundays. And the meatballs, they wind up being burnt.
And the meatballs wind up being burnt. Take from that what you will. Also, we did. Sorry, that was my footage I have to show you. There was a select board meeting this week also. There was a select board meeting this week, and we missed it. So I thought that I would pull out a highlight from it that happened. It really did happen. This happened at the select board, and I'm shocked. I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Mr. Thilly, I started your time.
Did you know I can do the backspin? Anybody? You want to see me do the backspin? No? You want to do? You know, like the backspin? I'm going to do the backspin. Can I do it up here? Watch this. Why did our taxes go up so much? We were told the referendum was going to bring it up for an average household about $400, I think. And mine went up like $900. And I think we were told like that was from the schools or something. But the school referendum said it would only go up, like I said, $400 on an average assessed home. So, wanted to know why it went up, if it did, much more than that. And, what extra expenses were incurred by the schools that weren't told to the public when we voted on that referendum. Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Thilly. I like the interpretive dance.
Mr. Tilly, I like the interpretive dance, he says. And I love that for him. I absolutely love that. Also, I love Himothy, and I've been thinking about him a lot lately, so I have included this.
Something's fishy going on over there, though. There's some, raccoons taking over. You can go ahead and ride. I'm probably going to go head out.
I've been thinking about using more Himothy, integrating him, into more stuff. What do you think?
I came back because, boys' night. Anyway, are you, waiting for your people, or, what's up?
I, for one, love him. I really love him. Also went ahead and got you guys a little extra Fredrickson for when times are hard. Here you go.
How the fuck did you guys go from being a cult to just working here? How did this happen?
You know what? It works.
Oh, I love this song.
Let's get it. Get the nips going. Yeah.
Yeah. Get it, Fredrickson. Has anyone seen Doctor?
So there's that. And I also got a tighter version of this for when it's your birthday.
No. I'm just waiting in line. I wanted to catch you as soon as you're available.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into work now, guys.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.
Yeah, shake it, Fredrickson.
Yeah, for sure. Fredrickson's birthday.
I thought. Wait, Fredrickson, it's your birthday?
We going, we're bringing sexy back.
Come on, Robert, match the freak.
Oh, okay. Is this it? Am I matching the freak?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you. Hey, Fredrickson, how's your new dancing role been going? Shouldn't you be on the stage at some point? Don't forget about it. All right, I don't pay you to fuck around. Hey, listen, guys. Do you guys mind if I get my own office? I got to do line RP.
I hope you like the disco ball we added.
There's a pig.
Where the fuck did you guys get a disco ball?
Well, you said no strip club, so we stripped that idea and just made the club.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad that you guys are here every day now. The cult. Right? I'm glad that you guys have become a regular part of my office. That means a lot to me,
I'm glad you like us being here. We really enjoy the company.
What? We bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
I like the Bussy song.
Right.
Okay.
Also, for those of you who are not on Twitter, because it is a satanic festival of hell, full of holes, deep, dark holes that you could fall in and forever get lost, and then nobody can find your bones. You guys are smart, but for those of you who are too smart and good for it, God bless you. But I did do a thing. Something happened. Okay. I just want to make you aware because spiritual warfare. You know how that goes. We are Charlie. I'm sorry. But I'm just going to show you what happened to me on Twitter. And then you can decide to stay or go.
I just go get another one.
Big silly
like,
thing.
I won't do that again.
Don't get bulldog.
Sherman! Sherman! What? That took all of my mind. I got the whole thing on video.
That took all my mind to get him out the first time.
I knew he was about to do it again.
I know. Come on. We're going to do this again. Last time.
Come on, Sherman. And this time, he need a leash on now. He must have fun getting out the first time. Don't get in another one.
Sherman!
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a leash over here for him.
Okay.
Or a leash, I don't know.
Also, big time crime news, at least trial news, I would think. On January 5th, 1998, which was the anniversary was yesterday, the dancing baby debuted on Ally McBeal. So where's your God? You know? Anyway, I've collected a nice little a little gaggle, if you will, of things for you to giggle to. Today's going to be a short one because I have to put out more pedo videos on Epstein and his silly broad Ghislaine. You know, the financier. And cleaning up this audio and editing this shit is taking forever. The Department of Justice doesn't realize it's just us doing all this shit. We paid people. Our taxes paid for people to fuck it up. They should have just had someone at the FBI make it all nice and put it in order. But we are going to watch a bunch of sillies. And I am warning you guys.
I have not smoked all day. I'm about to flip the out. Smoke what? Weed. What do you think? I haven't smoked all day long.
Where are you going? You need drug rehab?
No, not really. I like to smoke about this time of the day. And all this is keeping me to where I can't go do it. Now, I'm gonna go do it.
You're strung out on weed?
Yeah. You know, and that's just what it is. Also, I am a little pissed off. My car. Have you ever something fucks up on your car, right? And you're like, it's going to be $200 to fix. I'll just fix it. It's not worth getting a whole new car over. And then it goes up and it's like, it's $600. Yeah, not worth getting a new car over. I'll just fix this thing. And then it gets up there and eventually it's like $1,000. And you're like, well, goddamn, how much fucking money am I going to put into this 20-year-old car? But at the same time, cars are fucking expensive now because eggs and Venezuela, I don't know. It's expensive. I looked and I'm like, goddamn. So then it's like, okay, I guess, okay, I'll put $1,000. And now it's like, there's so much shit. Like when you fix it, you got to when you pluck a hair, more grow back. So all sorts of shit's wrong with it. And now they're talking like it's going to be 2 G's. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because at this point, it's like, get a new car. You would think But I forgot back when I bought this one, prices of cars were different. Back then, you could reasonably get a vehicle between 2 and 4K that will last you a decade, and it'll be fine, and it'll be clean, and it won't have cum on everything. And it turns out the only cars they have now don't have catalytic converters. They are covered in cum. Some of them, they're like the check engine light is on, and that's just how it is, and it's not going to get fixed. All the titles are salvaged or out, I can't find it. You figure it out. And then they're like 6K and up. Like, what is this for? Like, I'm going to be a scooter person. I'm going to have to become a scooter person, which means Hoogan's going to get a helmet. So that's just, it is what it is. We got to get a Hoogan helmet. He's going to have to ride in. I mean, I can't get him a sidecar because I need him close to me. So I get maybe a Hoogan basket. He's very top heavy. I don't know if he can go in the front. But also Shaq is heavy, and look what he did. Shaq really do be dope, though. Like how he floats and shit. I don't know anybody else who floated. I mean, I don't really know Shaq. I don't think anybody could truly know Shaq. You know what I mean? Like, how do you tap into Shaq? Who the fuck know about that? I'm just saying, like, he's Shaq. He's probably very deep. Like, literally, he's a very big man. There's just, how do you tap into he likes Superman. Hello, Patrick Sanford, FBI, Shaq Magic. I can't stop watching him levitate, but you know what I can actually? I can stop to watch this cat that looks like Richard Belzer that's on X. And I thought you needed to see this cat. His name's Winston, and he's old money, according to his handler.
Oh, you look so cute in your turtleneck. Winston? Are you honking? Oh, you're such a good boy. Is there snow out there, Winston? Oh. Good thing you're nice and warm in here.
This cat has been alive since the book A Separate Piece was wetting up pussies. And I do mean that as a pun and wordplay. This cat jumped out of the tree in A Separate Piece and broke his arm. He was the gay that did that. This cat stood on a desk once and yelled, "Oh, Captain, my Captain," and meant it with his whole soul. This cat is going to get the redacted Epstein files. He's going to put them out, and then everyone's going to call him an Israeli intelligence asset. This cat has seen shit. This cat might be Ari Shafir. This cat's name is Winston, though. This cat has a nicer sweater than I will ever own. This cat did attend Yale, and this cat played for football teams when the helmets were made out of the cloth insides of a baby goat. This cat has a trust fund that you could never touch. And this cat is very, he's been to the island. You feel me? He's been to the island. You need to be careful, don't get tricked. But Unfortunately, I love him. What am I going to do?
Winston. Oh, you look so cute in your turtleneck. Winston. Are you honking? Oh, you're such a good boy. Is there snow out there, Winston? Oh. Good thing you're nice and warm in here. Got your heated seat on?
This cat is literally throwing neck. Like literally throwing it. Slowly throwing neck right here.
Got your heated seat on? Yeah.
He sounds like the turtle when it's coming. Look, stretch the neck. There he goes. Throw that
Good thing
neck.
you're nice and warm in here.
He's
Got your
huffing.
heated seat on?
He's huffing methane from in the car. What's it called? Yeah, he's huffing. He's Winston. Don't. You have every reason to live, Winston. You look like Richard Belzer from Law and Order SVU. I don't know if he has eyes, but I like him. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, Jesus. That was a jump scare, but I loved it.
Heated seat on? Yeah.
Liar. Look, what do you think Winston is saying when he turns?
Yeah.
You bitch. That was pretty good. What do you think he's saying? He's like,
Yeah.
adopted Marjorie? Oh, let's see. Hold on.
Yeah.
The financier? Hold on, let's go back.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
They've got Ghislaine.
Yeah.
The stocks have fallen. Wall
You're
Street.
such a good boy. Yes, you are.
The Dow is down, darling.
You look so good in your turtleneck.
You're a whore. Take me
so
to work.
Good, Winston.
I have financials to deal with. Don't look at my ass.
You tired?
You're cheeky. Take me to work.
Ready for a nap?
No, I've had 4 bourbon.
You are?
Well, and then he fell asleep. All right, let's watch him one more time with me shutting the fuck up because I love him.
Winston. Oh, you look so cute in your turtleneck. Winston.
When you fight with each other on Twitter, every time you say something mean, you're slitting Winston's throat.
Are you honking?
Bring me my concubines,
you're such a
Darren.
good boy.
Yes.
Is there snow out there, Winston?
Yes, gather my parcels.
Oh.
Gather my
Good thing you're
parcels.
nice and warm in here.
Where
Got your
have you
heated seat on?
Where have you put my beluga caviar?
Yeah.
He's Frasier. This cat is Frasier. Actually, he might be Maris. He's just so... I'll shut the fuck up. I can't stop thinking about what he's thinking. Look at that fucking weird side view. I love him.
Oh. Good thing you're nice and warm in here. Got your heated seat on? Yeah. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You look so good in your turtleneck. You look so good, Winston.
And you are fired, Jeanette.
You tired?
No, I said fired.
Ready for a nap?
No, I said you're fired. Get out.
You are?
Gather your knives and go home. I love him so much. Yeah, he's Richard Belzer from the front, Ari Shafir from the back. Love him. Big fan. Also, you know what I'm a big fan of? Aside from that, this.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't get on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy ain't grilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't climbing on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Climbing on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Oh shit, big boy get loose. Oh shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never, oh shit, he's falling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hop on the roof. How you do it like that? Oh shit, you just like a fat. Oh shit, pick up your back. Oh, I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass out the roof. Get your ass back out the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Get the big ass out.
Okay. And that is Big Boy on the Roof for you on this Tuesday afternoon. He still got it. Himothy abides. Speaking of Himothy, how about a little...
Something's fishy going on over there, though. There's some like raccoons taking over. You can go ahead and ride. I'm probably gonna go head out. Like,
you know, just go head out. What's the problem?
I came back because boys' night, boy. Anyway, are you like waiting for your people or like what's up?
Like, what's up? Also, I get, whoa, that was loud. Also, I guess like Karen Reed's back in civil court. That's good. I hope she doesn't have to pay a bunch of money. I don't think she could go to jail for it, right? So we're probably not going to cover it, but best of luck to her. It's just like all the same shit. And like, I know that those people are corrupt, but I'm kind of thinking that like, there needs to be an FBI investigation of the entire Boston police force, and everybody needs to be fired and go to jail. So, I don't know that the civil suit is going to do that. I hope it does. There's a whole bunch of really fucked up shit going on. I want to see, like, there's a whole lot of fucked up shit going on with like everybody going kind of buck wild on the internet and misbehaving, and if Chris Albert did piss off the whole family, which is the rumor, it's the rumor on Reddit. And if somebody did it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a gossip train, but it's going to be bittersweet because like, why couldn't any of that shit come out during the trial? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until it's done and then recap it. And maybe like every couple of days, however long it takes, maybe we'll touch base with it. But I just can't do it all again. It's too, the arc of shit. It's too much. It's like having the same dish 18 different ways. I hope she wins. Bless her. Donate to her. Do what you need to do. But it's like I can't rewatch OJ again either. Like it's too much. It's too long. I can't rewatch all of like, go watch all of Breaking Bad right now. Like I can't do that. Like there's too much shit to do. And so we already know that stuff. So it's like I can't, I'm not going to sit through all of it again. And then, it's just I can't. It's mainly the is it called misophonia? It's when people smack and they have dry mouth, like Jen's clicking, like I couldn't handle it. And I'm sure I make misophoniacs, go nuts with certain noises I make, but something about her, like the clicking of her, it's like when somebody's giving a speech and they have dry mouth and you can just hear every single tiny T or it's too. She does this weird thing. I don't know. But Julie, I could listen to all day. By the way, did you know that I did a Zoom with Julie Albert? This is how it went.
My father gets a job at the Palm restaurant. My Uncle Junior works there, who is a Jehovah's Witness, believe it or not. He went from Catholic to Jehovah. So basically, my grandmother wanted us all to switch from Catholic to Jehovah. You know, meanwhile, we're from Harlem. My father's doing coke. You know, my mother thinks she's Aunt Margaret. She's teasing the hair with a bottle of vodka. You know, so dysfunctional, cross-addicted family, still cooking pasta on Sundays. And the meatballs, they wind up being burnt.
And the meatballs get burnt. And then what the fuck are you gonna do? Here's what you're gonna do. I just wish, I wish she would have gotten this guy as her attorney, though. If Karen had gotten this guy as her attorney, I'd be watching, with a telescope up her ass.
Your Honor, defer. Miss Janice.
Judge Athens.
Your Honor, this is so unfair. Your Honor, I think I want to appeal. Your Honor. Your Honor, stop. This is propaganda. Your Honor, this is fake. Don't believe what they say.
Don't believe what they say. Okay? Don't believe what they say. Normal moms? Uh-oh. You doing normal mom shit? Not in this chat. I know what that means. I can't wait for the depots. The Depo Primaveras. Just kidding. I'm sorry. You know what? Don't clip that. Cakes Esquire. Ooh. Cake lawyers. Has anyone done it? Has anyone thought of it? Also, what do you think of this background? Yeah, I'm goth goblin on this hot dog. I think it's great. And I'm thinking I'm going to start using this for when I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. This is not going my way. Why is this not going my way? I'm going to put my phone up. I'm going to put my phone up and stare at you. I'm going to cross my arms. I'm going to wet my eyes. I'm going to make this bitch stand at my side. We're going to call the cops. Because white women can't be stopped. Oh, we're going to call the cops. Seriously, drama. Drama. There's people getting murdered there. They don't need you bitches wasting their time because you got to go to the restaurant with the fucking Asiago Caesar. For fuck's sake. Go to another place. Oh, I don't like that lady. Maybe I should leave. I'm just saying, try not to bawl so hard or I'm going to pull my phone up. Match my freak. Hey, HTC base. Try not giving a fuck. Because this is too much. This is making me upset. I finally watched all of these. All the available ones. I went back and watched them over Christmas. I said, oh, what a present. 2 hoes acting atrocious. Atrocious. What's the word? Record. They were recording. What do you mean it's not illegal for them to stare? That baby's staring at me. Arrested, officer. Officer, that baby's looking at me. Officer, that baby put its ass on the window. Officer, is that Shaq? No, you're absolutely right. They absolutely. When they are told that's not a way that we can arrest someone, then they tell the cop, they're like, but what about, but she's a witch. And then the cop is like,
Hold on. This is my favorite. Hold on. Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna look at me and you're
in a bubble, dog.
I'm not fighting with you.
Grow up,
I'm not fighting
bro.
with you.
Grow up.
Get educated.
Let me tell you something. I get a very particular vibe from these ladies. Okay? I didn't get it at first. And then I watched and then I saw for myself. And then I woke the fuck up. I said, I gotta investigate this like Duty Ron. I gotta get in there. I gotta sniff around. I gotta spray some luminol on these hoes and see if they've been in different area codes. What kind of gunk you got on you, ladies? What's that stain? Lauren? God damn. Because I seen a fight going on and it was like that. And then I was like, oh, she got a knife. She wants to razzle dazzle. But then you see them coming in like, and then I'm over here like, yo, I'm trying to gobble on this hot dog. Why you bitches fighting? And they're like, call the cops. Call the cops. She was harassing me. And the cops are like, well, what did she do to you? And they're like, this. And then they're like, oh, well, were there any witnesses? And they're like, yeah, we have a witness. And then the cop's like, well, that's not going to be good enough. Like, do you have another witness? And they're like, yeah, him. And he's like, I didn't see shit. And you can't even see me. What are you talking about? I wasn't there. And they're like, it doesn't matter, officer. It doesn't matter, officer. And then all of us watching at home are like, the hell is going on? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? Ew, what is happening? And then they're like, can you just arrest them, officer? And then the cop's like, well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions. And then they're like, damn. Okay. And then we're over here like, we know you make muffin, bitch. We know you make muffin. And then all of a sudden, everybody's channel is like, we got some technical difficulties. Please chill. And I'm just saying, coming into 2026 with this vibe, I will call the police if things don't go my way. That's the vibe I'm getting. What are you doing? It's either that vibe or it's this vibe.
Se te ocurriera poner los ojos en ella. ¡Y los pusiste! ¡Escuincla babosa! ¡Te atreviste! ¡Pero te va a pesar! ¡Te va a pesar! Te voy a dar una paliza que no vas a olvidar en tu vida inválida del demonio. ¡Déjala solita! ¡No se le ocurra pegarle! ¡Quítase, feliz! ¡Quítase, vieja zorra! ¡Ay, no, por favor! ¡Ya la voy a matar! ¡No, por favor! ¡Vamos, Dios mío! ¡Cállate! ¡Tú besándote con mi hombre! ¡No, por favor! ¡Y a mi propia casa! ¡Ya te digo! ¡Ya también le voy a dar lo tuyo, caca maldita! ¡Esta mujer está loca! ¡Se le ha metido el demonio! ¡Búscame!
Bye bye, bitch.
Anyway, I love that clip. So there is one thing that I wanted to show you guys. Do you know who Tracks NYC is? Oh, you don't? Cool. Story time. And then we have to go soon. And be on the lookout because I will be dropping more audio files of the pedophiles, of the Epstein stuff on the channel tonight and tomorrow. And if you look below all of those videos, I already have them up. I've been updating them and adding to and changing and whatever I need to on all the links below those videos. There are, I think it's like 15 links for different portals, tools, websites, apps, different ways to view the files that are organized. It includes all the ones that we were talking about, including any relevant links for anything having to do with them and the original source docs at the DOJ website. So those are going to be below. I mean, they're already below all the videos, so you can go look there. So let me tell you about this Trax NYC guy, because this shit is nuts. So there's a guy named Trax NYC. He's a jeweler. He's a pretty popular, famous jeweler, right? He's on the TikToks. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's pretty fucking famous. He makes giant bling jewels and bracelets and diamonds and, fucking beautiful watches, like really fancy shit. He makes it for the stars. He's pretty well known for making shit for famous people in hip hop, but also for anybody. Like anybody who can afford him can go to him. And because he's kind of like, I don't know, it's probably, I don't know if this is accurate, but to me from the outside, because I don't buy a lot of fancy fucking jewelry, I'm a broke bitch. I mean, I look at him like, I guess he's kind of like the Banksy, but you can see him of jewelry. Like people really love his shit. So much so that in New York, like literally right by, like just a couple blocks away from his shop, there's another jeweler who for years has been operating a jewelry kiosk where he pretends to be Trax NYC. Like he sells Trax pieces and says that they are, like he pretends to be him. He's like, I am Trax here, buy my pieces. And not only are they shit, but they're not the right carat. So a Trax piece might be, 24 karat gold with XYZ diamonds, perfect diamonds, whatever, like 98% quality, whatever the percentage is. Then this jeweler guy will tell someone it's that. This is 24 karat gold. This is 98% quality. This blood diamond from inside of a baby shark that Moondang ate. And I am Trax NYC. And people will go, oh my God, here, take all my money. Well, then they'll see Trax NYC online, or somehow they'll track him down and they'll be like, yo, this guy sold me a fake Trax NYC piece of jewelry. Oh, shit. You finally, how long was that? Hold on 1 second. Jeez, I thought Dylan got kidnapped by ICE. That's insane. Was it stop traffic? Were you at 7th that whole time? That's what it was like that one time. It's only been that way once, but it was horrible. So there's a light at 7th going downtown where you can just be stuck for like a fucking hour. And that just happened to sweet Dylan. Oh my God. God bless you, babe. Okay. So anyway, Trax NYC finds out that these jewels that this guy is selling, he's pretending to be him. And a few years ago, he confronted him, and it was a big fucking deal. And by confronted him, I mean full-blown Real Housewives Teresa confronted him. And was like, stop fucking ripping off my shit, you piece of shit, and went nuts. So apparently lately, this guy's been making bigger deals of real shitty jewelry, pretending it's Trax. And he has approached the dude multiple times. It turned into an all-out brawl. He's been keeping up with it on social media. At one point, they tried to kill him. It's all on film. And then they've already gone to the courthouse, and the guy got arraigned and put in jail. Oddly, he got put in the same MDC as Maduro, Diddy, and where Ghislaine just was. So that's fascinating. And Tekashi's going there. So everybody's joking that that's going to be an interesting basketball team on the inside. But I want to show you some of these feuds he's been getting in with this guy over his jewelry, because it is the most Soprano shit I've ever seen in my life. I at first was like, surely they're filming a Martin Scorsese movie. This can't be real life. This and it would not surprise me if he is related to.
My father gets a job at the Palm restaurant. My Uncle Junior works there, who is a Jehovah's Witness, believe it or not. He went from Catholic to Jehovah. So basically, my grandmother wanted us all to switch from Catholic to Jehovah. You know, meanwhile, we're from Harlem. My father's doing coke. You know, my mother thinks she's Aunt Margaret. She's teasing the hair with a bottle of vodka. You know, so dysfunctional, cross-addicted family, still cooking pasta on Sundays. And the meatballs, they wind up being burnt.
Nice. Where from? Okay. He had Thunder. Wait. Dude, Dylan got subs twice in a day. Okay, so this is Trax. He talks to this customer. He finds out that this guy's been sold a piece of shit. He's like, this isn't mine. And this is him approaching the jeweler. Okay, here you go.
Where's my fucking money, motherfucker? Where's my fucking money? Where's my money? I got this bracelet. Where's my money? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, motherfucker. You say VVS, I3, 14 carat, and you're using my name! You
6447.
Yeah, 6447. Thief! You thief!
There's a violence. Stop. Take him out. Stop. Take him out.
Yeah. No. Hands off of me, bro. Take your hands off of me, bro.
Bro. Calm down.
You give me my money.
You're never gonna see that. You'll never see it in your lifetime.
Where's my fucking money, motherfucker? Where's my fucking money?
Okay, so this is another option for energy you can have going into the new year. And here is some follow-up. Megan and Megan, you might want to represent one of these people in court. Let me put this back up for you. So this is, I guess, from the security angle.
That was so unnecessary. Hello!
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my god. What happened?
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my god!
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my... Oh fuck. Please
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my god.
I got him by his ear. Do we gotta do something here?
Oh my god. What happened? First, what happened? Oh, he's coming up. He's coming up. He got swallowed. Oh my god.
Now, they did try to choke him with his own chain, but he has a quality product, much like AJF, so it didn't break. So that's the good news. Here's another angle. Here's, this is actually when he slapped a bald guy in the head. And this is my favorite part. And then we will wrap it up.
Fucking little bitch. You fucking bitch. Yo, don't fucking fuck out of here.
That was so unnecessary.
Just one more time. Let's just see that slap on the head.
Fuck out of here.
Let's just do that one more time.
Yo, don't fucking fuck out of here.
That was so unnecessary. Hello!
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh my god. What happened?
Oh, they wildin'.
Oh,
Yeah, get that girl.
Yo, David.
In the end, they tried to kill me, strangled me with my own chain. To get out of this hospital. TraxNYC.com.
Fucking little bitch. You.
So anyway, if you need jewelry, go to Trax NYC. He seems like a pretty cool guy, and he did get choked by his own chain recently, and it held up. So he makes pretty good quality jewelry, it seems. I can't think of anything better to end on than this, but I will see you back with an actual case tomorrow. But for now, just remember the time Shaq levitated, and good night.
Happy New Year, y'all. Let's make my first charcuterie board, and this is what I got, so don't judge me. I got this board a really long time ago. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, but figured let's put it to use. I don't have the little glass bowls like you guys probably got, but we got Tupperware. I started out with cutting up broccoli into bite-sized pieces, and honestly, I don't know the pattern I'm going with. I'm just winging it, y'all, so don't ask me. I'm just doing it as I go. The OCD in me.